it's not me, it's you. What you're turning into is some kind of something that I never knew. You used to be okay, and I like you that way, but I don't think that I like you better. No, I don't think that I like you better.
Hey everybody, John Festmeyer here, 3D modeling MFA candidate at Academy of Art University, working on Bodacious Creed, which is the title of my thesis. And I know we've got a derringer pointed right at you here. So I'll show this in a minute. Basically, I've got some turntables of the work I did this week. And okay, let's go. I'll show you. Oh, if you are curious about learning more about my thesis, please check out the previous vlogs in this series or check out the blog, and I'll post the link below as always. So here's Anna's derringer. Okay, play. There we go. Here's Anna's derringer. As you can see, I've got the basic wood texture in there and a little bit more sculpting done. And here's Creed's gun. As you can see, I'm going to pause this. See right here, the symbol is the same one that's on Anna's blouse. She's an inventor, so I figured, not her blouse, her bodice. So I figured, you know, she may have made that and wanted to use the same symbol on his guns. So it's funny because my one of my professors thought that was a stock image today because he had remembered seeing it before, but he remembered seeing it on her dress. So my hope is that, you know, that potential companies that may hire me will look at this and, you know, together, and they'll see her dress and they'll see this, and that'll kind of resonate. And of course I did the wood texture as well. It's supposed to be black walnut, which is used in guns. Okay, here are his pants. I got a series on video series on sculpting clothing, and so this is, you know, the big details, some of the seams, the pockets, the way that the cloth goes here. Next, probably once I get the rest, any other big details done, I'll be doing the stitching, and then after that the wrinkles. And I'm not showing the textures because I really wanted to show off the, you know, this work that I've done. So sculpted in the collar and the pockets on here. Okay, same on his shirt. The shirt's pretty simple. Old West style. I'm going to have buttons on here too. One thing I'm kind of debating now as to whether to have the button sculpted in or to do separate models. I'm thinking separate models makes more sense. Okay, here we have the masseter muscle and the risorius muscle. So I just created those. Those are going to need to be seen, you know, as in his face here, there's all the skin missing. You know, at some point you get to where the skin's completely gone through and you see the teeth. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do with the model with that. Probably I'll have to end up, you know, when it gets into that phase, taking out actually some of the mesh here, and then kind of extruding it out and folding it in so that it has some thickness, and so you can see the teeth on the inside. And I'll probably end up having to remodel the gums somewhat to make them look like, you know, everything's really filled up and correct. Okay, and I'm pretty happy with the jacket. I lengthened it. It just some of the jacket images I had seen before for Old West stuff weren't that long, but I think this really gives him more of a sort of, let's scoot back a bit, more of a sinister, the word, maybe more of an imposing look, and he should look somewhat sinister even though he's the hero, sort of an anti-hero, being an undead gunslinger guy. So, but yeah, I like how the jacket turned out. For now, I got rid of I had modeled the collar separately, thinking maybe I'd have it folding up or something, but it didn't really look right. And I thought, well, you know what? I may or may not want to do that. So for now, I'm just going to sculpt it in. So I sculpted the collar in. If for some reason I do want to have his collar up at some point, I'll have to do a separate model, and I can work that out later. Okay, now for Anna, I did her this hair prop, which this actual prop isn't going to be in the final product, but it's on the final reel. It's just there to give me an idea of what the hair looks like. Later on, I'll use shave and a haircut to make very realistic looking hair. The skirt, you may recall, before was a single skirt. I realized it looked way too 1960s rather than 1860s or 70s, and went back to the concept art done by Joshua Stewart, and he had this wonderful layered, three-layered skirt, or skirt slash dress. So I ended up making that, and I'm going to put some lace around the edges here, which is also in the concept art. I think that'll give it even more of the correct feel. So yeah, for Anna, those were the two big things I did this week. And that's it. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll have more for you soon. If you like this, please subscribe to the channel or the blog, and yeah, you can keep up with my work.